Hi, my name is Pastor Jerry Ingalls from First Baptist Church in Newcastle, Indiana. We are on a journey together of studying the Bible, one chapter at a time. I'm writing a short devotional thought on every chapter of the Bible, and I'm sharing those with you one at a time. Today we're looking at 2 Chronicles chapter 20. When you are afraid, what do you do? When you are anxious, to what do you turn? Those are important questions. I have a dear friend that walked through the valley of the shadow. It threatened to ensnare him in fear and anxiety. He was tempted to take matters into his own hands instead of trusting the sovereign God. He was enticed to comfort himself instead of trusting the good shepherd of his soul. Instead of giving himself to either of those fight or flight responses, he embraced God's way of victory during that dark season. He prayed and he fasted. Years later, I'm still in awe of his great faith during that time of the shadow, of the valley of the shadow of death. A great multitude of enemy nations rose against Judah in 2 Chronicles chapter 20. King Jehoshaphat responded in verses 3-4, and I quote, "Jehoshaphat was afraid and turned his attention to seek the Lord and proclaimed a fast throughout all Judah. So Judah gathered together to seek help from the Lord. They even came from all the cities of Judah to seek the Lord." So we know that he was not a perfect king, but he sought God with his whole heart. He embodied what he commanded Judah to do in verse 20. Quote, "Put your trust in the Lord your God, and you will be established." Yes, he felt fear, but he wasn't paralyzed by his emotions. He responded to his fear with faith, and that takes courage. What were the results of his prayers and his fasting? We find out in verse 30, and I quote, "So the kingdom of Jehoshaphat was at peace, for his God gave him rest on all sides." Don't rely upon yourself or lesser things to bring peace to your mind and heart, or rest for your soul. Only God can win these victories. And I quote, "Do not fear or be dismayed. The Lord is with you." Verse 17. That is the promise of Emmanuel. God is with us. This is why Jesus came. Seize the moment and act with courageous faith in the face of fear. Pray and fast. Seize the moment.